Well, hello everyone, Texie88 here and welcome to another review. And now we're taking a look at Hellfire attack for the 128K ZX Spectrum. There was a 48K version as well, but we'll take a look at the 128K version. It was released by Martech Martech Games in 1989, and it's basically an into-the-screen helicopter shoot-'em-up, which is already starting to sound very like the rear-viewed parts of Thunderblade, which I've reviewed previously. And one thing I will say, this music has some great quality instruments, considering that it's a 128K Spectrum. Those drums sound great, and that really does sound like a fuzz style gain on vintage guitar music, like that of, say, the Rolling Stones from the 1960s and early 1970s. Or Rolling Stones, Creedence Clearwater Revival, or something like that, or the fuzz effect in Norman Greenbaum's original version of Spirit in the Sky. So what's basically happening in this is that you control a Super Cobra light attack helicopter. It's ready for takeoff. Its 20mm 3-barrel rotary cannon is waiting for action. The laser-guided Hellfire launch and leave missiles have been fitted. Ahead of you lies mile after mile of hostile territory. They know you are coming. Wave after wave of determined enemy aircraft are hoping to blast you from the skies into eternity. You know you must duck and weave to avoid their guided missiles whilst wreaking destruction with your awesome firepower. Will you ever make it to the first camouflaged supply dump? This uses a standard QAOP in space, so let's just get it going. Stand by for takeoff. Oh, that's pretty disappointing. Look, your helicopter's rotor blades don't even flick. What the heck? Oh, I see. So your helicopter can actually invert. It can fly upside down. Yep. What? Yeah. Not exactly convincing, is it? I mean, I know the Spectrum had... Oh, for God's sake. I'm really struggling to actually see the shots, so actually avoiding them is much easier said than done. See, I don't even know what hit me there. This is yet another problem in which the Spectrum's attribute issues cause problems. Oh, God, turn back over. And you get smart bombs, but the trouble is it's very easy to inadvertently use them when you didn't particularly want to. Helicopter landed. Okay, so we're over the water now by the looks of things. And we've already got a bloody plane in there. I can't see the bullets that they're firing at me. Well, missiles or whatever they are, but either way, I'm really struggling to see them. As you can see in the bottom, top right corner, every time you respawn, you get momentary invulnerability. See, I could barely see those boats on the water on the bottom there, because even though there's not actual colour clash, there's still an attribute limitation causing problems, making things really hard to see. Oh, I'm actually struggling to see things even more than I was with Gemini Wing, if you remember my review of that from a while back. Oh, God, why can't I just type this? Oh, God. I miskeyed that. Let's try that. That music's so good, though. It's just such a shame that the rest of it's bit wanting. Stand by for takeoff. I can't get over the fact that the rotor blades don't even animate and revolve. And the way everything moves is really choppy. A choppy chopper game. And I can't see what's happening because everything just blends in so well. You just can't see enemy missiles coming at you half the time. Well, more than half the time I can't see them. They just seemingly come out of nowhere, and you just can't avoid them very easily because they're too hard to see. And I'm hit again, and you could actually use a smart bomb. Get rid of you pronto. What? I only used one smart bomb? How come he's used all of them? Oh, for God's sake. And I don't like the way the whole view just flips itself over. I mean, it's nice that they added something a bit different to differentiate it from things like Thunderblade, but it really doesn't work. It's just disorientating. I mean, Afterburner didn't. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, it landed. See, because the animation's almost the same, and you think you crashed. Oh, here we go again. I got 20 smart bombs this time. Oh, for God's sake. I like the way you actually see your pilot parachute down as you've taken a hit. That's literally the only difference between landing and crashing or getting shot down. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, I've been hit again. I don't know what hit me. You just can't see anything very well. Why did they have to use blue? Why couldn't they have used cyan? It would have been... Oh no, I guess they couldn't really use cyan because they would have used that for the sky, but they could have used the bright version of cyan for the sky and the regular version of cyan for the water. That would have worked a lot better. Come on, I'm pressing 1. No, I don't. That's really confusing. And I've been shot down, and I don't know what hit me. You awfully can't tell when you're going to get hit. I mean, I don't even know if that helicopter collided with me and caused me to crash, or whether they actually shot me with a bullet that I just couldn't see. It could have been either. Oh, for God's sake! I can't bloody see a thing. I just used this. I tried to use just one smart bomb, but somehow managed to use 2. Flip back over to the other way, please. No, I don't want to be upside down. Oh, it just seems to do that whenever it feels like it. Level not complete. I can't even see what I'm supposed to be doing half the time, so it's a wonder I even completed it those other times. Oh, stop doing that! I hate that. Oh God, these graphics really aren't very good. And I've been shot down again. What a surprise! I can't believe that the helicopter's rotor blades don't revolve. What a disappointment that is in itself. Turn back over. I don't want to be upside down. I don't want to be upside down. I hate it. And I've been shot down again. And I've inadvertently used up all my smart bombs. Oh, I've landed again. Okay. No, this time I've done it. No, this is pretty crap. I like the way the instructions say you have 9 lives and you'll probably need them. Probably, more like definitely will need them. Oh, I've got 6. Yeah, I like where it says hell at the bottom middle of the screen sometimes. Yep, that's exactly what I think of this game. Pure, unadulterated hell. Oh, great, now I'm starting to get graphical glitches. Oh, God. And I've been shot down again. And it's game over. Well, that's Hellfire attack for the 128k Spectrum. This cool music cannot disguise the fact that this game is a turd. Graphics are a complete mess half the time. Your helicopter's rotor blades don't even revolve, which looks absolutely crap in itself, and the attribute limitation of the Spectrum mean that it's really hard to see what's going on for the most part. The things, enemy missiles coming at you just blend into the background, and you can barely see them. And because everything's so jerky, it's hard to tell when you're actually going to get hit anyway. So no, the graphics really aren't that great. They're rather messy actually, and the way they animate isn't exactly smooth either. Sound, well, as I said, you've got this wonderful music here with some excellent quality instruments, considering the limitations of the 128k Spectrum. I mean, those drums, they sound so good. And so does that guitar, distorted fuzz guitar sound. David Arcan did that music. Well done, David Arcan. That's one of the few good things I can say about this game. Sound effects in the game, they're functional. It's just a shame they don't live up to the same kind of quality of this music. I don't know whether this music took up too much space and didn't leave enough for decent sound effects in the game, even allowing for the Spectrum's limitations. So, gameplay. Well, as I said, the attribute problems and the messy graphics mean it's really hard to tell when you're going to get hit or even see your incoming missiles to be able to avoid them efficiently, especially as everything's quite jerky and jolt-like. And it's just not fun to play, and it's very easy to inadvertently use up all your smart bombs in one fell swoop. And yeah, you may get a lot of lives, but this game's still pretty much unplayable. So I'm going to give Hellfire Attack on the Spectrum 3 out of 10. Nice idea, but it's just anything but playable, and the ability to flip your helicopter upside down, which seems to just do itself at will. It's both disorientating and confusing in equal measures, and I don't really think it helps much at all. In fact, it can suddenly cause you to go in the opposite direction when you're trying to avoid a missile, and you can end up flying straight back into the path of it and get shot down, which obviously isn't helpful when you barely get a chance to even register quickly enough the fact that the screen's flipped over in the first place, and you're frantically trying to get it back to upright. so you actually stand a better chance of seeing what's going on. But even then, it's not that great, as I said. So 3 out of 10 for Hellfire attack on the Spectrum. Hope you enjoyed this review. Catch you on another video soon. Texie88 out.